Skatosis episode number 140. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Skatosis. I'm Drew Domkus.
I'm Aaron Monty.
And Skatosis is the condition of being consumed and obsessed by all things skateboarding. And the only known cure is more skateboarding.
And for a twist this week,
Dun,
we
dun,
went
dun.
skating first.
Yeah, we're at the end of our session today.
Yeah.
I'm not in a rush to go skateboarding today.
No.
I'm glad to be done.
Yeah, it's a weird thing of right now. I'll just say it right off the bat because
Okay.
that's all I've been talking about for the past half hour.
What's
I
that?
fell on my tailbone, and I'm hating life
It's not
right
even
now.
your tailbone. That wasn't your tailbone. Your tailbone is
That was
the
one.
bottom of your ass crack. That's like your pelvis. It's like the side of your
the
pelvis
right
bone.
pelvis bone.
That's totally different than your tailbone.
Right in that back, right where like
I do not envy you with that.
I'm miserable. Also, let's skate after all the time. Because that's all I thought is like, oh, great. We have a show to do. And
All you're going to do is whine about it.
Yeah, I'm going to whine. My legs are tired. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Well, it was a good time. I just knew that since you came a little bit later and I told Hunter, I knew there's no way we were going to get to a show beforehand. And for the past like 72 hours, I've been kind of cranking out the resurfacing of the ramp for next weekend, for the party weekend. And so I got that done this morning. I was up. I tried not to stay up too late last night because I wanted to, get some sleep. So I was like, I'll go to bed with like another hour and a half's worth of work.
Mm-hmm.
And I literally was putting the last couple of screws with your help as you showed up today.
Yeah, I basically
you
did a lot of it.
You helped finish the whole job.
Yeah. I'm usually almost every thing we've done here,
Mm-hmm.
I'm there at the end.
I always.
Always right at the end.
Right as I'm putting the tools away. Like, whew, thanks, Aaron.
I'm there to just hit the tailbone.
But the new masonite is so slippery that there's certain spots where it's hard to reach without somebody's foot to stand on. So, buddy, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for
You're
the
welcome,
thanks for
dog.
the support.
You're welcome, dog.
And thank you
Anytime.
once again to everybody that chipped in for the resurfacing of that ramp. It's super awesome to be able to knock that out all in one go.
Yeah.
And it's super smooth.
All ready
It's
for that
fast.
party.
I thought it was gonna be slippery, but it's really not. I guess maybe it just depends on your wheels, but it
grips really well.
It was grippy. It felt nice.
It felt like new sheets. And
so I'm looking forward to. What's okay? So the funny thing though is now all I have to do is do some tidying up, a little bit of cleanup. Just get things situated for a bunch of people to come through and skate and have fun. It's just some cleanup. The ramp now is pretty much done.
Yeah.
But so we're moving some things around, and we're like, where do we put this box? We don't even skate this box. Where do we put this marble ledge? Mm-hmm. We don't even skate this box.
This is what we were doing instead of recording a show.
Instead of recording a show, you're right. We did spend a show's worth of time deciding and DIYing a new skate spot.
Yeah.
And so
I didn't get here late. I got here right in time to record an episode and be outside.
I know, but I
1
wasn't
o'clock.
ready because I was still working. I was still like, meet me in the barn. I'm not done. But
and then I helped finish it.
Yeah, you helped finish it. And so we set this marble slab that I have up as a bank next to the quarter pipe. And so I spent all this time putting all these screws into all this new masonite. And pretty much the whole session, we just skated this marble block.
Yeah, I would say a lot of the time spent was the marble block.
Of the time was
fun.
On something that's been here for years.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
We moved it. I mean, we
built
built the
fun,
DIY.
Though.
Yeah.
It was super fun. It's like a steep bank next to the quarter.
So thank you again to everyone wwho donated money for the ramp.
Yeah. But I guess we didn't need it.
Didn't need it today, I guess.
But no, I already saw a couple of creases and stuff in it because Rips was smashing that thing hardcore today.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
not just him, but we all were. But he fell so many times, is what I mean.
He really, his name, rest in peace.
He took such a beating today. Sorry, Rips, man. Like you really, not ribs, man, but rips, man.
That's a different thing altogether.
Right?
Rest in peace. He hit
Rest
his head.
in peace. Is that what RIP stands for?
I think from now on, yes.
I think so, because he just goes until he's dead. He smacked his head so hard, and then he got right up and tried again.
He fell on glass. He has a swell bow. He hit his head.
His hip. He had a burn from the new Masonite on like right on his wrist, like his palm. Man, he took a beating today. But then he ended up getting it, and he has me filming with his camera, which I'm not sure if it's what kind of camera it is, what phone.
Who knows what's going on with Rips?
And so I'm filming from above, and he finally lands it, and it looks like the last 4 clips I shot didn't save to his camera, and it's some sort of known bug that he's had before, where it's like it's out of space and it'll make you think you're still recording.
Sure.
And it's like,
I mean, I've been there, right?
That's lame, though. Like for you to think you're still recording
for real.
And so he was so bummed, and I get that, but I got an angle of it, and hopefully you're watching it right now. Oh, nice! Wow.
720.
Almost, man.
I got an angle too. We had 3 cameras on. 2 cameras, I guess.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, look out.
Yeah, I've had a little bit of a cold this past week, but we're all good. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, I mean...
You probably gave it to me last week.
I don't know about
I had
that.
it for like 24 hours, and now I'm fine,
Mm-hmm.
but I still got to cough up some crap.
It's that weather change. We had, overnight, we lost like 20 degrees.
Yeah, it was rough. It kind of... I didn't really see it, but it snowed a little bit here last night already.
Yeah, and it snowed in Appleton, and I've been seeing like other, like Ben Hess, he said like, I think maybe further up north in Appleton.
There was a big
snowing.
There was a big storm that went across, and it was like half rain, half snow. I watched on the little Doppler thing. You could see it. And so it scooted by us late, but nothing's on the ground, but it's just it's cold enough for it.
Yeah, that's the sad thing is like we lost like 20 to 30 degrees. It's already like freezing.
Oh yeah,
you were at that point, and
it was a good 30ish degrees last night. Today, I don't think it broke 40.
Were we skating Oshkosh last week?
Yeah,
and like
I was just looking at the clip because we recorded and then we skated, recorded, and then skated again.
See that one's fine too. A full session and then record.
Yeah, it's rough. But did you watch the footage of me like when I zoomed in on Marty making that shove, the wall ride shove that came out good.
That show was just constantly us moving out of the way. But we're sitting, like you're in a t-shirt, right?
No, I had my hoodie on.
Oh.
It was so windy, remember? It was super windy.
It was super windy. Yeah. But it was still like
it was nice.
Day.
It was decent weather. And I got that 180 off. And then there's a one point where I'm like pointing all the spots where I fell. And I'm like, I hit my ass, I hit my elbow, or my palm.
On that 180?
On the 180, I hit my ass. Yeah. On the wall ride, I smacked my palm pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was a couple of spots.
So yeah, I mean, within a week, and then next week it's saying for your birthday, we're getting there.
It says 62, I think, now, and 62, it was, 64. And the rain looks like it's pushing away. So hopefully it's a nice day for that. I mean, even if it was like in the upper 40s at night, that'd be pretty sweet to like skate in.
Yeah, that's probably where it'll be. If it's
that'd be nice.
How early are you thinking of starting?
I put 4:00 just to see if anybody wants to come that early. I mean, it's just going to be an all day thing and all night. And it'll just go whenever. Some people are going to come Friday night, and like Hunter and them guys are coming to crash out. So it's going to kind of be all day thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, my birthday coming up.
Hell yeah.
Next
You're gonna
Saturday.
be old as fuck.
Yeah, I wonder if we'll get a chance to sit and record a show that weekend for next week. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we can try. I could always come earlier Saturday.
Yeah, you come whenever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I was thinking of maybe bringing a TV out there and the Xbox. We could play skate.
Oh, that'd be tight.
That'd be pretty cool.
Think it'd get too cold?
No. It's a machine. Should be all right. Yeah. Dumb machine.
Yeah.
You better play.
That's the problem.
If it's not on a battery. It's the batteries that have a problem. But the machinery is usually pretty good.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so.
Except for the radio.
Yeah, the controller, that'll be a problem because it'll be cold.
Oh, yeah, that'll get
That's
cold.
That's wireless,
for sure. Oh, yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. There's a few things that I got to do this week to just tidy up for it. So, But man,
what happened with the radio, too?
I don't know. All of a sudden it died mid-song.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. I mean, it's really old, and it's been out there for how many years?
As long as I've
literally been here forever, and I think it just finally gave up the ghost. It looked like it was still playing, but it wasn't spitting out sound. It was turning on.
I wonder if like that was the cold. Like that was my first
maybe.
thought. Yeah.
So now I got to figure music out for next week. So I got another stereo I can swap out and see, but it's got to be a cassette deck because I got all those skate tapes down there.
Yeah,
I got to be able to play tapes
and like to plug in
an auxiliary.
Yeah,
that should be no problem because the one that was upstairs, that'll be fine.
Okay.
So yeah, party prep this week. That's the plan. But yeah, so Hunter and Rip showed up, and then dude, we ended up having a regular old session on the new ramp. First time skating the new skin. Played a game of skate. Skatosis is what we play here.
I hated it.
Yeah, I mean, you were out. I
was
got
out
third.
immediately.
I got third place. I was out second. Don't you? The first one out wins, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's how you play that. That's how we play Skatosis.
Rips was
First
doing all my
out
tricks.
Has to do the letters.
Rips was getting all my tricks out the way.
He was doing literally, that's what it felt like. He was doing literally every trick you would do to me that I hate.
I know, he was totally
Nose
doing it.
fakey.
The Smith grinds or some
the
Smith
Smith to feeble. He was doing that. And I think I was out by the time he did like that Smith to rock and roll.
Maybe. Dude, he got... He ollied from that bank to the quarter nose blunt in. He ended up getting that one.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
was really cool.
That was fun.
And he got a few, if he got a better pop out on it, he had a bunch where he like slid that almost the whole thing.
No, there was a couple where you could hear
so
it.
Sick, yeah.
Love that sound. Yeah, that was fun though, dude. I love that new little bank. I'm
just dying right now.
Right now. So you ended up just doing a line on the quarter. You went up to the little tiny ramp on the ramp.
Dumb.
And I watched you. I was filming that side, but it's going to be out of frame. I know it. But man, you just basically slipped on your ass right onto the coping.
Yeah, it went that back pelvis bone. Just touched it.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I know that pain. I have a bit of it right now. Like I feel it every day, and just like sometimes I wake up and I twist into it. So it's like I'm just letting you know. It might last a while, depending on where it hits you.
It felt
no fun.
The way it hit. It you know when you hit your funny bone, where it's right on that. That's what it felt like. Just a ting.
Right, like you hit a tiny bit of a nerve too.
Yeah,
just like right
on
there.
the tip. That I'm like, oh, because I was like, I'm done skating at this point.
Yeah,
I was over
terrible.
it.
Yeah, so I mean that's my whole thing right now is just I'm in party prep mode. But I know you came in with a couple of topics. You said you know what you want to talk about. Cause
I remember going through the board.
I've posted a bunch of things this week, so I knew I could just skim through and grab a couple of things to talk about. But if you got something right off the top of your head, I'd totally want to hear it.
I guess I just want to say like you wrote on the board with Tyshawn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right here, dude. I'm glad you brought it up because I just want to say straight up right now, I apologize for anything I ever said that might have belittled Tyshawn in any way because I never meant it in anything like that. I just didn't know his story enough, and I just want to make clear, I didn't see enough of his parts to get it.
And when he was younger, I just want to make clear, I've always said he was a beast.
He is a beast. I guess what I was thinking of is like usually there's a run and gun for Sodi towards the end of the year.
Yeah, there's the video.
And I didn't really see that from him that year. And so when you think of Skater of the Year, in a way I think of that year's time frame. Maybe that's just not the case. And maybe they use a lot of his whole career for it. But whatever, dude, the guy's a beast. I can't say.
That nollie flip when he was like into the courtrouse when he's like 13.
Yeah. So there was a whole thing that I posted about it. And it was like basically the story of him running up to Sodi. And he's still
and he
so
had
young,
that interview.
Dude.
They were able to put that interview in that piece. He had that interview with like Fox News about his restaurant.
Yeah, with the restaurant, it's cool. And then even at the end of that piece, they put in the kickflip over the bench. Like that thing was, they were waiting for some other banger
that was like days
to like
later.
Wrap it up. Yeah,
for sure. And but, again, he's still doing
so it's like Diego, right? Didn't he do that? Wait, Diego?
Yep.
Yeah. Nahara. However you say his last name. Kickflipped on.
Which, by the way, where is he?
He's with. He's on April. He moved over to April with that was the whole story with Shane. He wanted to do that before he got on Primitive.
But have you seen anything with him?
He's got a new shoe. There's a whole ad in the latest Thrasher. Diego's got a brand new shoe. Looks sweet. There's him skating Beebles Park. Yeah, there's
really.
Yeah, he's around.
All right. But you haven't seen anything from him from April.
No, I don't think officially from April. I don't think so. But if I open up that Thrasher, there's a big ad.
All right,
of him.
Show me later.
It's like a trick, and then
he's on Adidas, right?
Yeah. Excuse me. There's the left side is a trick, and then the right side is like a close up of the shoe.
Nice. Do you like cool. Tyshawn's shoe?
I do. I remember. Where were we? We were at a shop in Minneapolis where I met Shane. Speaking of full loop, that dude was trying on those Tyshawn's that day. Remember?
Yeah.
They do look cool.
Familia.
Yeah. That was a part.
That was
the shop. Yeah. They do look cool. The green ones, right?
Yeah, the green ones are out, and then now it's like white and red.
Yeah.
They look tight.
And so, what was that whole thing? I forget the name of it. I posted it in here where he did that kickflip over the bench. It was an event that they did in New York.
Yeah, the
Where did
fuck, I don't remember what it was called either.
I know, I just put it here. Yeah, here. So how Tyshawn Jones became Skater of the Year through ID is the people that put that movie together.
But that's,
so it was Spitfires and KCDC and Hardee's. Hardee's is the brand that he put together, right?
Yeah,
the
which
hardware.
also he owns Hardee's.
Yeah, Throw Down at Blue Ground.
Throw Down at
Blue. That's what it was called. Dude, that was so gnarly. I mean, the tricks Mason Silva and that Giovanni, the redhead Brazilian guy, that does so many crazy fakey flips. Everything is fakey, or half cab or whatever. Like, that guy's gnarly.
That guy's fucked.
But Mason Silva too.
And another one, like Mason Silva's been everywhere. Getting off of Element might have been the best thing because he's just like, I mean, even if he was on Element, he'd be all over these spots. Dime Glory Challenge,
dude.
He's just been killing everything.
Yeah, that was so. Yeah, watching it. Now the death match too. That just happened. Like it was a whole bunch of things in New York.
Yeah,
you know, they're like everybody's in town. Let's just knock out all these things.
Yeah, for sure. Neckface did the Ram.
Yeah,
and it looked fucking sick.
I think you know what it is. It's like I have like a weird. I don't know if it's a bias or
you don't like Neckface.
No. I was just thinking of Tyshawn again. It's like I wish. I wish he did transition. I think that's all. Like I think in a way. I set him on a lower level without doing transition because everything is so much. Everything he does is gnarly and he pops so big.
I think you're nitpicking.
Totally nitpicking.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm admitting it. Watching that though, he's amazing. But can you imagine him on transition? Be pretty gnarly.
Yeah, I mean, like I think similar style. Like Ashad kind of has a similar style where it's very flowy. So Ashad on transition, yeah.
When I watch Ashad on transition, I love it because he can do some of those things that are so hard, but he makes them look so easy. So I don't know. Maybe he does transition. He just doesn't have any footage, like Yuto. You know what I mean? Like maybe he's got a background in it.
And speaking of Yuto, killed that
man. 540.
That was insane. That rail that they set
all
up,
those
he was
like
killing
feeble
that rail.
180 out or 270.
Yeah,
like
to hold the feeble like going backwards like that is fucking gnarly.
Yeah, and he made it look so easy,
so smooth.
Yeah, Yuto's a badass.
Did he win that? No.
I don't think so. But did you see Grayson Fletcher in that? He shaved off his face and his head.
He won it.
He cut all that hair off, dude.
Yeah, he won.
Looked so crazy. I don't know. Did he win it? He got it was at the end of the video. He got that gnarly ass front blunt off that knife thing or whatever it is.
I love the way that Ram turned out.
Pedro Barros too. He got
Pedro
up there.
Barros was killing it.
Yeah, Mason was killing it. Mason's everywhere. Dude, that was so good. Did we talk about Verso last time? I know everybody. We did. We mentioned it. I think. Yeah.
And I saw,
listened to every podcast talking about Verso last week. The best thing that I saw though about it, as a bit of a week after recap, was like Kelly Hart usually bothers me. But dude, the video of him and his reaction to it.
Yeah,
it's really good.
Yeah,
I like that.
I love him watching videos. Did you see the experience? I just saw like a snippet where they just talked about Verso.
The Chris Cole one.
Yeah,
I listened to it. I didn't hear it. I didn't watch it. I listened. Just yesterday, I think.
Yeah. I mean, they're dead, and like, I wonder that too. Does he know that he's that dude? Right? That everyone's like. I mean,
he must.
He's aware. He's aware of people saying it, but it's still like.
I posted this thing even today of the history, the evolution of the pyramid ledges.
Yep.
And right off the bat, it's a whole thing with Suchu talking about it.
Right.
Because he's done so many tricks there.
He's killed that. Yeah.
There's a few dudes that have.
And then after watching that Chris Cole thing, and then I think even after watching the Kelly Hart thing of the reaction, I went back and watched it again last night.
Oh, yeah.
Verso.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch it again. There's so many tricks.
I mean, I don't... Just give him Sodi?
It's not up to me. This is going to be a weird Sodi. First one post Phelps. Who's going to do the what? Are they just not even going to do it? I don't know. King of the Road and Sodi, are they both gone now?
Yeah.
I don't know. Got to think of something new.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, that death match was pretty badass. Did you see, who was it, Ben Campbell? The biggest ollie dude?
Coming up?
Yeah, they go up and down the stairs.
Oh my God, that sounded... I thought that was a human.
Sound like drums.
I thought for sure. I'm like, Dawn shouldn't be... I got freaking spooked. It's spooky season, everyone.
You got spooked easily.
Jeez.
Oh, Ben Campbell, dude, flying that ollie at the barracks. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was wild.
Smokes.
And didn't the clip say he had to go to work in an hour?
Yeah. Well, he was.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's just like trying this new trick.
What the fuck? He was so sweaty, by the way, too.
he kept like pounding into that bank. Damn. Like that seems so brutal to land.
That's so big.
It's so big.
Over that like giant floor.
Yeah, way to go, Ben Campbell. That was massive. I'm looking forward, dude. I keep seeing Jason Fritsch that I met through the Street Plant Battalion.
Sure.
Now he's posting clips on our board too. He's going to make it to the party Saturday.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh boy, this is what happens after Sesh show. Yeah.
That's going to be fun seeing him, like seeing new people on the ramp.
Yeah, for sure.
That's always fun. But he's got some fun tricks here. But yeah, what else is going on?
I don't remember my other topic. I know you posted one that I didn't. Maybe that one right there that you're looking at.
Mm-hmm.
I think the most
Henry Garland. Did you watch that?
I don't.
They redid the cover of who was it? Gator doing a Method Air over the band. Was it who was the band then? This one is Drain, but they're recreating a picture. Damn, Blast was the name of the band. I think it was. I have to watch it again. But so they're like,
what's the name of that video?
It's called Henry Garland Blast over hardcore band Drain. But
I missed that one too.
They're recreating a photograph back in the 80s of Gator flying over this band while they're playing. And so Garland does the thing, and he sets up a Gator board too. It's pretty cool. And he's doing, it's like, it's a little behind the scenes of an ad, but it's pretty cool.
There was one you posted like 2 down. That was when I didn't.
This one, the Sean Boucher, I don't know how you pronounce his name. The Relocated video part. Did you watch that one?
Relocated. No, that's the one I didn't watch.
Dude.
And I guess I missed the other one too.
Good stuff, man.
I forgot my other topic now.
Yeah, what the hell? What's going on with you?
Fucking blowing it.
You are blowing it. I've been out here busy building ramps, dude. All you got to do is sit around and watch videos.
All right, take it easy. I finished it. I was just waiting to call you out for the Tyshawn thing. I was so happy you posted that.
Yeah, but that's, I'm glad that I saw it because it wasn't even like on one of my normal feeds.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, for sure.
It was one of those things recommended to me because I watched something else and like, man, I'm really glad I saw that. So I love sharing that kind of stuff that's not like probably everybody's seeing the same thing. But yeah, so that was definitely a cool video to watch. I just didn't know much of his history.
Yeah.
And it's because he's so young.
So would you say now he deserves it?
He definitely deserves it. The thing is that there's way too many guys that deserve it every year.
Yeah, for sure.
So to be able to pick one, dude, is super difficult, and it's hard to even be like, oh, I'm going to pick this guy and I'll give it to you next year, because you can't even do that because the whole next year, you got all these other dudes crushing it.
Well, you could have done that with Jamie.
With so many guys, though.
You could have been like, we're just going to give it to you next year. Just keep doing you.
Could do it with so many guys.
Yeah.
I want Winkowski to have it.
But even talking about this, like, what do we keep saying? Mason's around.
Mason should have it.
Yeah.
They all should have it.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll change to Sodies.
I doubt
Skaters of the year.
Skaters of... It was, again, give me like a top 50.
Right.
I think Evan still deserves it.
He should. So remember at the end of the last show, we were talking about Jimmy Wilkins breaking his arms and his pelvis. So when we finished recording,
you mentioned the loop.
I mentioned because somebody in the comments says, "Oh, you looped out." But now it's been made official. I have not seen the footage. I don't want to see it. But Tony Hawk showed. I don't think you saw it, but in his stories, he showed Jimmy Wilkins doing it, dude. He all the way around, and he got to the bottom.
Yeah,
but he was leaning forward, and he just washed out, and he just slid forward. So like the next run, looped. He says he was so close, and then the bad thing happened.
Yeah. So most definitely, he went from top, right?
Well, the thing is that you end up pumping when you shouldn't, and it just compresses you, and you fall. You just loop out off the side.
Yeah, but like, how does everyone like fucking eat shit on that? They get to the top,
slammed, dude,
and then just drop. Yeah,
dude.
So I mean,
that's gotta be so harsh.
But
so I would imagine that's the same day that the Felipe Nunez guy.
I was gonna say that was the next thing I was gonna bring up.
It had to have been the same because they don't set that thing up every day.
No.
But if you watch his footage, they said that that he had tried it before and came super close, but he couldn't get enough speed, so they raised the roll-in for him. And then if you look, they have like an elevator lift for him, so he didn't have to climb a ladder every time.
Insane,
dude.
Insane.
That is so bonkers.
And his intro to Birdhouse.
Yeah, the same week that he puts out his Birdhouse video.
Insane.
That guy is a beast. Right?
That guy,
Felipe, I want to say his name right. Felipe Nunez, I believe. Where'd he go?
That guy is the shit he was jumping on.
Oh man,
is fucking gnarly.
I guess it's Nunez, Felipe Nunez.
And dude, remember the one? I think it was in a bowl or a ditch, but he was trying a backside flip. Mm-hmm. Oh, there was one in the beginning where he tried half cab flip.
Yeah.
Fell out of it and had to run out on his hands.
Wasn't it like at Burnside or something? There was one where he fell hard on his legs. I don't think it was Burnside.
I know I think maybe the Burnside one, he was trying backside flip.
Dude, he skates Burnside. That rainbow rail?
Yeah.
Dude, I would be so afraid to go over that.
He skated that though so easy.
So easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's...
The loop though, to be honest, it kind of feels like he would be the perfect dude to do the loop, right?
It took time though. I mean, to get the speed.
But like the way his body is.
Yeah, he's already got a lower center of gravity, but still, dude, that's gnarly.
It's super gnarly.
Falling out of that.
And was his ender the loop or was his ender the rail?
I think the ender they put the loop in there at the very end.
Yeah, and then Tony Hawk running after.
Yeah.
That rail before awesome. With like the yellow steps.
Dude, every rail, the cover,
fucking
dude.
Gnarly.
He's on the cover of Thrasher.
I think that's what I'm talking about, right? Oh no, that's a different one. He's 5-0.
How do you even get up that? Like you try to do anything sitting on your board.
No fucking way.
It's insane.
Me trying to get up and do a 5-0 with my legs. Fuck no.
That guy's a beast, man. Yeah. So, man, props for days.
So Sodies this year. It's going to be Sodies.
He should get Sodies.
That's what I mean. It's going to be Sodies.
Oh, he should get it.
I'll give Mark 1. Can
you imagine if he gets it?
It'd be fucking gnarly.
So gnarly. Especially the year you're on Birdhouse.
But I also
get the
think
loop
Mark
and
deserves
you get Sodi.
Mark deserves one.
Mark does.
Because,
He loaded that part up, dude. That was so many tricks in one part.
In 11, almost 12 minutes.
Right? One guy. Well, there was a couple of guests.
Yeah, but they had like 1 or 2 tricks.
Yeah, he's like, hey, back off. This is my part.
Yeah, actually take it easy.
And it was like a 3 or 4 piece. Like, what was it? It was like
3 songs.
It's 3. Good. There were so many tricks. It's hard to even like talk about them.
Pinpoint. My favorite one was the blubba, where he goes back lip kickflip.
Yes.
I love the way he flips out of that. I mean, the blunt, obviously, down blubba too, is insane.
Yeah, he's really good.
The one on the chain where he pops like up to the top, pops in the middle, and then pops down. That like sewer grate door.
Right.
And Sodi. Sodi.
Can they share it? Did you see the thing that
I don't know what's going on this year.
I don't know who this guy is, but his name is Kai, K-Y. And he's getting it's like a curved brick ledge, like a seat. It's like a back lip that he does around the whole thing. Did you watch that one at all?
Mm-mm.
Check this out.
I missed all these clips.
Here, check this out. Back no, so he ollies up, but it's like he's got his back foot so casual, and he just does a back lip slide around this whole bench. So gnarly.
His foot's so dipped on top.
It's so dipped. Like to just get into that trick, it's a gnarly one.
I follow that kind of obstacle.
The No Comply Network on Facebook, dude. They got some really good clips, man. They got so many good clips.
Have you ever done a no comply just on flat?
Barely, man. They're hard. I can barely. I mean, it's like the no comply tail slides that I do. I mean, they're technically called that, but I mean, they're hardly a no comply. It's more like
they're called that because your foot comes off.
Yeah, but a no comply is supposed to bounce off your knee,
right?
So it's like it's really kind of like it's like a push off. I don't know. It's like a 1-footed push off to tail more than a no comply technically.
Yeah,
I'll totally cop to that.
You're copping to a lot this episode.
Hey man, I got nothing to hide. You know what I mean? Jeez, do you watch the Thunder juicing through Oregon with Kimball? Dude,
I missed everything this week.
How did I watch all this and I built the ramp?
I know. Well, again, I finished it. So check yourself, okay?
Good stuff, dude. This is like Kimball cruising through Oregon with his pals, and
they were doing a bunch of hills, right?
A lot of different hills,
out in the like woods, mountains.
Yeah, and they're switching wheels around, and they're putting on the big, fat, juicy ones. And
I like
stuff.
those. Those look cool.
I want to get some.
Yeah,
I know. I've got big black ones that I got with a longboard that are similar. They're not OJs. We should
take a trip to Oregon though. I want to bomb hills like that, where it's like gradual.
Mellow.
Yeah, we can get wheels like that.
That would be cool.
Fucking tight.
I'm down. Let's go.
Is that in? Where's that spot? That really long curb that they did like they've like done like
Cruz
CCS.
Test. Don't they do the Everslick?
Is that
board
in
slide test?
Seattle?
I don't know. Maybe
Seattle, Port. I can't remember if it's Seattle or
if
Portland.
If it's a Santa Cruz test, maybe it's in Santa Cruz. Maybe.
No, I thought it was Seattle or Portland.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Because it was like really woodsy. Like it looked very similar woods than this edit.
Did you see Caleb Barnett's Trust fall.
I did see that.
Dude, that's some killer stuff. That
he's
guy,
a fucking beast too.
He's got like the Tyshawn pop.
Yeah.
Like he's just like he's got that way to just pop it so high in the air.
Pop it and then like.
And control it.
Yeah. That's exactly what I was going to say. Pop it and then like his cabs are like nollie. Oh man.
He did that one back. He did that one back Smith on that little like. Most people would hit the little rail on the bottom, but he's hitting like it's like metal awning, like aluminum awning. I don't know. Did you see? It was like in an alleyway, and he popped up to this crazy back Smith on top of his like little awning over a rail.
Oh, I do know what you're talking about. Yeah. It didn't look like he was going to hit that. Yeah, super flimsy.
But he popped so high,
so good. And how did he get such a good back Smith on that?
I don't know. It was like a Torrey Pudwell kind of thing.
Yeah, that was wild. I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's a lot of good tricks in that. And, I don't hardly even know who this guy is, but damn, crushing it.
Well, also, thank you again for the names.
Well, yeah, the way they're putting out the individual parts, that's the only real way I get to know
But this is all, like, just the extra, like the rock. Man,
every guy's got a 12-minute part.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. I love it.
Yeah.
There's so many good parts there, so many good tricks in there. But, damn. Yeah, so much skateboarding going on this week.
So much skateboarding. This will be the last episode we skate before.
Before what? Dude, so I don't know did you see Jamie Thomas did a birthday 45 trick challenge at the skate park? 45 different tricks.
What skate park? Black Fox?
I don't know, probably whatever it is by his house. But, dude, 45 tricks, like different tricks, flat ground, transition, rails, ground, everything. I'm like, holy crap.
But it's Jamie Thomas.
Of course, he's got all the tricks. I just don't even think I have 45 tricks. 48 tricks, period.
Yeah, so you're turning 48.
I always try to do like 40, whatever it is, in a row of some trick. And I've gotten close, dude. I don't know if I've ever actually got it without having to like stop and do an extra 10 or, I think I got to 42 and then had to do another 10 of something. So
I don't think I've done, wait, how old am I?
I don't know.
20.
You're 27. 28.
Yeah, because you're turning 48.
I'm going to be 48.
Thank you for calling me younger. But that was, I don't think I did one this year.
I don't think you did either.
Last year I did the...
At Cream.
Yeah, I did the 50 shove. I did 25 out of 27.
That was pretty good. But it wasn't.
And then I'm like, fuck it. I'm done. Done.
So it's like, I got to figure, do I try to do 48 somethings?
Mm-hmm. You should write down if you know 48 tricks.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
Back shove, back 180...
See, I know 2 tricks. I can maybe get to 20 and that, easily. Then I don't know. 48's a lot.
48's, but
because I don't ride switch. I hardly do. You know what I mean? I don't do a lot of flat ground.
But I feel like I know 48 tricks.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe if I really sat and thought about it, to get them all like in one day or like in a row or anything like that, that's crazy. I'm more into like the endurance challenge of like, let me see if I can get 48 rock and rolls, Have
you ever you've done the backside fives, right?
Not fives. I think I did 50s. I think I tried to do fives, but man, by the number 10, I was like, screw this. Trying to balance at 5. So I was just okay.
Because
you can rest on a 50.
I guess, and you're going to hate this, 48 kickflips, 48 no complaint tails.
In a row? That's what I mean. I don't think I could do that. Because,
takes
work to get one good one.
Right? That's the trick you've been doing, all year. You've been training all year for this.
I have been training all year. But what, if I miss one, I got to start over? That's what I'm saying.
Well, when I did, the 25 out of 27, that was I'm not starting over. I'm done.
Yeah.
I got to 25. Fuck it. God, I was so fucking...
I'd have to try that, man, to see if I could even get 5 in a row. You know what I mean? To see if it'd even be worth having that be the trick. I feel like it should be 50-50s again because it's like it's a lot.
Well, then I think you should go frontside.
Ooh, frontside 50-50s. Now we're talking.
Okay.
Now
that
we're
could
talking.
Be it.
Because you can rest a little bit in a 50. Coming in frontside's a little bit trickier. I almost always kind of whip it to tail, but frontside 50-50s, maybe that's the one.
I think that might be the one because you did last year was backside, right?
I'd have to look back. I think so.
Mm-hmm. How many years has it been? 3 for you?
Yeah, 4, maybe 5, maybe 12. No, I'd have to look back at the first challenge. It probably would have been my 43rd or 4th.
I think your first one was rock and rolls.
Yeah, I tried. And Yeah, that's tough too.
I think you did rock and rolls in the 50s.
I mean, obviously I can do them, but it's like when you get into the 20s and 30s, you're like, oh my gosh, you just screw one up because your legs get tired, and then you're just hosed.
Well, I guess, I mean, like what I did, I just went to that point, and then I'm like, well, that's what I did.
Damn, frontside 50. Now that's a challenge, dude.
See, now you're liking it.
Now I'm thinking about it because I was like, I don't want to do the same one again, but maybe front 50s because that's definitely a challenge.
Either that.
But it's also a trick you can kind of catch your breath in your legs a little.
Either that or backside ollies.
I don't know. Maybe. They'd have to be really small. The first few. I'm just thinking of like...
in your 30s, they're going to be small.
Yeah.
They're going to be...
Oh my gosh, right.
Yeah.
They could be like, that was a kick turn.
Uh-huh.
I'm just thinking of like the frontside 50s of like getting up into one and just sitting and resting for a sec. And then, just coming in frontside is tricky.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, now I'm sketching out. Do I do it on?
You were excited about it.
Do I do it on the mini ramp, on the half pipe or the quarter pipe?
I think if you're gonna do the smaller one, you should do no comply tails.
The smaller with the quarter pipe?
The straight on.
Yeah, those are tough to get them because it's so tight, so narrow.
Well, I guess you could do it on like the lower.
I'm just saying I could do 50,
on the lower end.
50 or 50. Slow down, dude. 48, 50s on the quarter. You know what I'm saying?
These dogs are scaring the fuck out of me.
That might be easier to do the front 50s just on the quarter, 48 of those instead of on the mini ramp where it's like.
No, I think you should do it on the mini. I think you should do it on the because then you're gonna have more because the other ones you're gonna have to like come back, start, push.
Right. I know. I'm trying to give myself a break. But man, they're so easy to just blow one.
Yeah. Well, I just blew up the challenge entirely this year.
Yeah. Well, man, we'll see.
Yeah.
48, it's a huge number to try to do any trick in a row. Maybe I could do 48 pushes.
You've already committed to
Tic Tacs.
You've already committed to like 46 rock and rolls and 47 50s.
Yeah.
That anything less isn't going to be good until you probably get to like
hard.
60.
Tic Tacs are hard. Switch Tic Tacs.
Tic Tacs are hard. That is the hardest. That is known to be the hardest. That was level 22, right?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, they start over. Damn. All right. Well, I'm a little bit game for the front 50s.
50 again? You're gonna do 50?
No, I just
48 of them.
Can I do
48 front 50s?
48 front 50s. It's like a tongue twister.
Mm-hmm. I think you got it, and I think you should do it on the mini.
What about on the small mini, the small part? Does it have to be on the 4-foot?
I think if you do it on the smaller one, you should do no comply tail.
Maybe
because I think you got those. That's what I mean. I think you got those on lock every time. I might be able to do
on the smaller one for sure.
Yeah.
Now you got me thinking. Damn.
You were so excited about the front 50, and then you're like, "Fuck, I don't know."
Because it's a lot. That's all. It's so tiring.
Oh, for sure. Again, I didn't do it this year.
I know. And the party is on the birthday, so now I feel like I got to do it when everybody's around. Mm-hmm. Make everybody just sit and watch.
It's gonna be a fun sesh. I hope
it's gonna be super fun.
Fucking to tie this show all together. I hope my fucking pelvis doesn't hurt.
Yeah, dude. I hope so. I hope you're skating and not just on the megaphone.
Mm-hmm. I hope so. I actually thought about skating the contest this year.
Oh.
I thought I was gonna get wild. Not anymore. Fuck that. I'm dead.
Yeah, like I wonder who's gonna show up to like dominate. Like. Whenever the contest is so kind of just like willy-nilly, but it's like we just pick a time or like an hour, everybody shreds, and it's just obvious who's the winner.
Yeah,
everybody's like, "Yep, that makes
overall
sense.
impression."
Yeah. So I wonder
and the parties are always great because we get new people out.
Yeah, I know.
People that don't really like. I would say every year, right? We've thrown the part. What is it? Third year.
This will be the third one.
Somebody has shown up that has never come back. Somebody has been there.
Yeah, I know because sometimes I look at the group photos. I'm like,
who the fuck is that? I'm in all of them. By the way, just gonna point that out.
Oh, that's Aaron.
You're not sure year to year. I'm always I try to be in the same spot.
Yeah, you always change up. No, it's always Ian who misses the group photos. I wonder if he's going to be here this year. I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah,
a lot of dudes.
That's what I mean. It's
hard
a mystery.
It's hard to keep track. I post on the message board, and I figured, okay, I did it. There's a couple of dudes I text that I know aren't on Facebook, but other than that, hopefully everybody knows.
Yeah.
And if not, sorry.
Well, I'll blast it out again.
All right.
Whoever wants to come out. Maybe we can get like 48 people out.
Maybe. I'm looking and it says 13 are going and 11 are interested. And with 13, that could mean 30 or
14.
Hunter. Yeah, just gonna be the three of us. Which is fine.
Which I think Hunter won.
No, man, I'm looking forward to having a good time. I got to figure out some food, and it's gonna be cold, unfortunately, but
it'll be it'll be warmer than today. Think about that.
That is true.
Yeah.
Look at you, the optimist.
And I'm always fucking dead.
I thought you hated everything.
I do. Right now, I'm hating life.
Well, Killer Man, my throat is a bit like starting to bother me because I'm talking too much.
Yeah, you keep coughing.
And so I think it's time to go. It's like 40 minutes.
I think we did it.
I think we did it. I think we're good. Is that all right?
Almost 7 o'clock.
Let me check with the producers.
Let me check.
Are we good? Yeah, I think they said we're good.
All right, we're out of here. Yeah. We were in shackles doing this show.
They said we don't have any ads to run this week, so we're out. Skatosis.com. Peace.
Bye.
Old Dude Skate Co.